When I started going back and playing the old Persona games, I didn't realize how much more they'd make me appreciate Persona 5. Persona 5 takes a large amount of its influence from older Persona games in the series, but makes what it takes way cooler, making Persona 5 still feel like a Persona game, but at a higher than ever quality. The Persona series has a few key themes, such as the use of demon personas, rumors, and social aspects that makes Persona unique to its source material, Shin Megami Tensei. Persona 5 takes what it can from its roots, whether intentional or not, and in my opinion masterfully succeeds in weaving them together into a fantastic experience of its own. Here are some of the things I noticed from other Persona games that may have inspired Persona 5, and how Persona 5 usually makes them way cooler. I'm currently playing Persona 2 on my Vita, at a snail's pace, and one of the first things I thought was really unique about it was the rumors mechanic. The rumors mechanic made me realize how much rumors play a strong role in most Persona games, with most stories starting with a rumor, such as the Midnight Channel one in Persona 4 Golden. Rumors are also an integral part of Persona 5, as they often lead the Phantom Thieves to their next target and directly affect their credibility as a group. While Persona 5 may not feature a whole mechanic based around making rumors like in Persona 2, they impact the story in interesting ways, and the story wouldn't be the same without them. Since I played Persona 2 after playing a bit of Persona 5 in Japanese, I was surprised to see a demon negotiation system in it as well. Persona 3 and 4 don't feature demon negotiation, so it's interesting to see a throwback to this in Persona 5. Persona 5 does the demon negotiation system so much better than Persona 2, however, making it feel much more like an extension of its social mechanics more than anything else. Persona 2's demon negotiation system usually lets players do one basic action to gain a demon's trust and potentially spur a conversation with one, while Persona 5 offers the conversation from the get-go, adding to the social nature of it and making for some interesting mid-battle conversation. One of my favorite dungeon experiences in Persona is Persona 3's Tartarus, a massive dungeon that was the focus of Persona 3's dungeon crawling elements and featured randomized floor layouts to keep things interesting. While Persona 5's main dungeons feature a set dungeon layout, there is the sub-dungeon Momentous that brings a randomized layout back in for side quests in a fun new way. While the original Tartarus didn't feature a cat car to drive through in, Momentous' constantly expanding nature reminded me a lot of the Persona 3 dungeon experience and serves as a good functional throwback to Persona's old dungeon system. Weather may not be the most riveting topic in most cases, but the way Persona uses weather has always been fascinating to me, probably because I hadn't experienced many weather mechanics like it until Persona 4 Golden. Persona 5 brings in a few new weather effects, such as pollen warning and rainy seasons, that can affect shadows in Momentous, such as making them less aware during pollen season. I particularly like this one on a personal level, as while I'm not someone who suffers from pollen allergies, it is something I hear a lot of people talking about in my everyday life in Tokyo, especially in April. So I got a little kick out of seeing this in Persona 5's version of Tokyo, as it strikes me as really realistic. Persona 5 is a decidedly stylish game, which is a fitting evolution of Persona's previous stylish tendencies. I'm still regularly surprised at Persona 2's occasionally plain menus and maps, despite featuring characters just as colourful as current Persona cast. Between Persona 3 and particularly Persona 4, Persona's stylishness seems to have been slowly growing, with Persona 4 being the biggest jump in style and Persona 5 having stylishness in every aspect of it. It's evolved from stylish characters and music to eye-catching menus and some of the coolest load screens I've ever seen, in such a way that it's pretty much the calling card for the series now. Persona 5 is so stylish, in fact, that I actually can't imagine how Persona 6 will top it. But if Persona 5 has proven anything to me, it's proven that a great series can continue to get better every time. Thank you for watching my video. Be sure to comment below and let me know what revamped element or mechanic you liked in Persona 5 and what makes you enjoy playing the Persona series most. You can like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content, and ring the bell to get notifications of when I post so you don't miss a thing. Check out the blog at jrpgjungle.blogspot.com. I do everything I do here but in written form and also some extra posts, so go check that out. And I'm on social media at Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at JRPGJungle, talking about my latest JRPG finds or musings. Until next time, thank you, bye!